participation in this event. Many of you know that the Chicago Neighborhood Development Awards is celebrating its 21st anniversary this year. CNDA is presented and managed by Local Initiative Support Corporation. Shout out to Susanna Vasquez. Where are you? Somewhere. There he is. All right. Thank you to Susanna and her team. We really appreciate it. LIST's Chicago mission is to connect neighborhoods to the resources that they need to become stronger and healthier. This year's theme is Tomorrow Starts Today. We all know that street violence and youth failings and school failings grab headlines. But a majority of our young people are working hard toward responsible adulthood. During the next hour, these 4 young people from different Chicago neighborhoods will describe their involvement and commitment to making our city stronger and healthier. Let me go over here, I guess, and introduce them. Thank you. We really appreciate it. So I'm going to start from my far left here, Korynna Lopez, who's active with Midfit Challenge and is on the Cook County Juvenile Justice Advisory Committee. Jahari Jones, who's active with Becoming a Man, BAM. Perriyana Clay, active with Girls in the Game. And Berto Aguayo, active in Midfit Challenge. So I'm going to begin with Korynna and ask each of you to tell us a little bit about who you are and the community that you live in.
Hi, my name is Korynna Lopez. I'm a junior at the university right now. I'm double majoring in sociology and communications and media studies. I live in Berlin. You might identify into the village. We live in villages because my family grew up there, and I personally grew there too. I'm part of the Challenge Juvenile Justice Council, and I'm totally in love with it. It was started by my faith actually asking Ms. Toni Preckwinkle if there was any voice on the issue of juvenile justice, and when she said no, and invited them to start one and get voice on it, to make the challenge, that's exactly what we did. So I was lucky enough to be a part of it, and I was also a part of the National Hispanic Institute in the past, so I was participating in some debate programs, and I didn't coach them, so I have experience working with other youth more personally, because we work together to get to different programs as well.
Thank you, Korynna. Jahari.
All right. My name is Jahari Jones, and I'm from the South Chicago neighborhood, located on the southeast side of Chicago. Similar to me, like right next to Perriyana. I was born and raised in the South Chicago neighborhood, where I also work to increase the youth development over there. I went to grammar school over there, J.A. Elementary School, where I traveled to Joseph Warren, also Phoenix. Went to high school at Chicago Vocational Career Academy, where I started with 13 associates when I was 17. It's home to me. My neighborhood is pretty much together. That's the original one. To the table with South Chicago, with building gardens and building the neighborhood and helping out with capacity development for underprivileged people. It brings the neighborhood pretty much closer. That's what the field I'm in now is trying to help the youth during the BAM program, partner with the Boys of Chicago, and youth guidance. I'm currently right now going to high school where I mentor youth, teen guys actually, in sports programs. And yes, in the summer I participated in the Who's in the Hood program where I eventually got some different neighborhoods. We brought pretty much together for a basketball tournament where I partnered with the Knicks over the summer. And during that program, I also got the chance to work with Boys for Chicago, who's over now, on the Places program, which pretty much was a similar way to bridging neighborhoods and youth to come out and do something positive. So.
All right, Korynna.
My name is Perriyana Clay. I'm 18. I'm a senior at Magnet High School, Go Dolphins. I've recently been accepted to Howard University in Washington, D.C. HBCU, but I officially reside on the west side of Chicago, specifically in the Austin area on the Perriyana part. And growing up, I always had this need to be active, and he's such a big sports fan. So, like my dad, he played baseball, so he has all his newspaper clippings. My grandmother, she had like her hand in an array of sports. Like she still has all her trophies. My mom was into performing arts and track, and my grandmother came across Resume through a coworker, and so Resume is a nonprofit organization centered here in Chicago, Union Park. And so what we do is we educate and mentor young girls not only on the issues women face in society, but also how they achieve the professional careers that they are in. And we also mentor and mold them through our 4 main pillars: sports, health, leadership, and life. And we have many different innovative programs. And one of the programs I'm a part of is Teen Squad. And so Teen Squad is basically a squad of high school girls that we travel throughout Chicago, mentoring, educating girls from different ethnic backgrounds while earning scholarship money. And it's a two-way street. I impacted them, they impacted me, because these girls are so intuitive and they've seen so much, know so much, and heard so much, and we don't give them enough credit. And it's just an amazing journey, and I love them. Hopefully they love me, and I'm going to continue with this. I just love it.
All right, remember Girls and Kings, or Sheriff Nicholas working.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I'm a low defender of the lacrosse team. I had to cut back because I'm also not only in my nonprofit organization, I'm also an IT intern at Legal and General Investment Firm. And so besides that, I play volleyball, soccer, tennis, swam, track for triathlons, floor hockey, archery. I did archery, underwater hockey, just rugby. Yeah, rugby. Just badminton and tennis. I'm good at it. That's right. Beat that.
My name is Berto Aguayo. From the south side of Chicago, born and raised in the back of the yards area. My mother was right here taking pictures. She came over when she was 16 years old with my dad from Mexico while she was pregnant with me. And we've been living in the back of the yards area ever since. Around 10 years old, my mom decided to leave my dad because he was an abusive husband. And she's been a single mother, caring for 3 ever since then, caring for me and my 2 younger sisters. And obviously there's a lot of challenges that come with being a single mother, especially not knowing the country or the language, in a whole new place. So around the age of 13, I joined the neighborhood gang. In my neighborhood, and for a long time I was in that sphere. I was a gangbanger, that was my identity. Luckily I had people and opportunities granted to me, and I was blessed enough to be able to get out of that. And I'll give you guys one story of how that happened. So I'm serving suspension for a gang fight at my high school, Bruno Garcia, on the south side. And I had gotten so close with my principal because I was in the office so much that one day she throws me a packet of an application to make a challenge to the Student Government Leadership Institute. And
Why are you on suspension?
well, I was on suspension, yeah. Well, I was serving suspension. And I'm over here thinking, why would she give me this application? So I don't know still to this day why, maybe she saw something in me. But she gave me that application, and luckily Maple saw something in me too because they accepted me. And then they placed me with all the women Michelle Smith on the north side of Lincoln Park on the 43rd Ward. And here I am, 16 years old, a gang member, interning with an alderman on the north side of Lincoln Park. So to me that opened and exposed me to a whole new political and civic world that I had never seen before. And I fell in love with it. I fell in love with what I was, the kind of power that I had access to that I didn't know. And then I remember coming back. That was the junior year, going into my senior year that summer. And I remember coming back into my senior year, my first day, the director of my high school, Ms. Gomez, she tells me, hey, you got to do a speech. I'm like, what? And she told me I had to do a speech. So I did a speech in front of 800 students. And I guess people liked the speech.
later, I told Mom that I was going to get out of the game. And I remember about 40 gang members are outside my house in August, late August. And, I'm about to get beat up, and my mom's crying. What kind of mom would let, her kid get beat up for 3 minutes? Because that's what you got to do to get your kid out of the game. You got to get a 3-minute violation. And my mom's crying, but she knows it has to be done. So she lets me go. I leave. I take a 3-minute meeting. And I remember coming back to my house, all my friends were carrying me. And my mom's crying, and she just embraced me. And it was a bittersweet moment because, an old chapter in my life had just closed, but a new one had just begun. And then I subsequently founded a mentoring program for everyone in my high school. And then I went from a 1.5 to a 5.0 GPA. So with that, I was able to get into Dominican University where I am now. My freshman year, I ran for student body president, and luckily I won. I'm on my second term now for student body president. And then I also applied to the Mayor's Youth Commission with Big Challenge. And I've been with the Mayor's Youth Commission for 3 years. And man, I've learned so much. Jackie's out there, she's like my second mom at the Mayor's Youth Commission. And we've done so much good work. And I also work for State Representative Chris Welch. And that's what I'm doing now. And stark contrast to my high school career, have a 3.9 at Dominican, so, I'm not making the same mistakes, and now I'm blessed enough to be speaking to all of you guys here.
All right. So let me share with you how we're going to proceed. I have 4 or 5 questions that I'm going to ask the young people who are with us today. You have cards on your seats, I think. If you wish to ask a question, we will have people going down the aisles. You can hand your question to them. It's a little easier than trying to find people with microphones. So if you just write out whatever question you want to ask as it occurs to you, and put your hand up, we'll get somebody to find you and get your card, so that the last 15 minutes or so of our panel today, we can take questions from our audience. But let me just ask a few questions of my own to begin with. Let's start with you, Korynna. Why did you decide to become active in your community?
Sure. So I think I've always had that passion inside me just to do something around. There's a lot of people living in the community, but if everybody took the time to do something for each other, the world would be a lot different. So I thought, why not take that chance myself? So I've always had that interest. I had a little trouble getting started. So when I started college, I knew I wanted to be in the city, so I could be around people who were doing more things and not in a room full of them. So I took an activism class because I felt like that was the first step to really understand what other people have done and what I could do. And one of the requirements of that was to get involved in a nonprofit to really do something. And since the Berto project I spoke to her about how to get involved, and she let me sit in on the minority youth council, and I just fell in love with what they were doing. I've never seen anything like it before, so when she told me that I could apply to some of the programs, I definitely took that chance. I've always been passionate about people and ideas, so this is a way to meet people, to get ideas flowing, and these are people that are living around me as well. So I got accepted to the Juvenile Justice Council, and with our first year we did really big changes. It was really exciting. One of our biggest things